Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Maestro, and we are back with another Toontown Rewritten episode. Now, we have to go over a couple of things. First thing's pretty noticeable. Facecam. Yes, that is right. I actually added a Facecam to my repertoire on my second channel, which I do other various Let's Plays on, and I thought, why not incorporate it into this? This is a perfect idea. Why not? That would be so much fun. Facial reactions when Toontowning it up. Plus, when I do streams, Toontowning it up. Facecam, Toontowning it up. Am I right? Yeah, that's right. I'm right. But, second thing is, whoa, hold on. I know what you're thinking. Whoa, you can't just show up it's been 4 months, 5 months later? You can't just show up 4 months later and be like, all right, guys, I'm back. Just all casual like. You're right. I can't. That's fair to say. That's very fair to say. But I have had a lot going on. Not really in terms of life as much. It's just I found my social schedule being very busy, so I usually put that ahead of recording. And I also got into a bunch of other games on Steam and stuff, so it's this kind of dropped off, which I really was sad about because I really liked this game. And now I'm behind the curve with all my friends on here and stuff, so it's okay. Well, we have some work to do, that's for sure, but I'm going to be playing this a lot more than any other game. My secondary channel, I'll be also playing on that, so I've had a lot of time freed up. School's pretty much mellowed out for me a little bit, so I can maintain that schedule, keeping good standings in school, so I'm good on that, but definitely going to be more recordings a lot soon. So I'm going to be binge recording as much as I can over the weekends when I have time, because I also work, I also have a job. So whenever I have free time, I'll probably be streaming late nights. So for any of you that, like to watch late night streams, I'll be there. I'll be there with TTR, or depending on what I want to play. I mean, y'all may be like, yeah, I don't want to play TTR, let's play something else. I'm like, okay guys, we'll play something else. Whoa, on the roof, didn't even see that. So yeah. So now that we've got the channel stuff out of the way, that all the garbage out of the way, the stuff that we had to go over, let's focus back onto Toontown. So, as you can see right here, gardening. Yes, I know, I haven't made a video since gardening came out, and I meant to actually make an update video just for the channel itself about gardening. But I figured everyone was so prepared for it that it didn't really need an update video. So right now I've got I still have the same gags. I'm still in Donald stock, unfortunately. Oh, I have to get all this junk back. So unfortunately I basically have the same gags, got a little bit of sound training, trying to get that trumpet horn, if you will, the bugle. And so right now I just have all of my squirt and throw gags planted, because I want to get the max bonus with the seltzer bottle, but I'll probably, by the time it... Actually, no, they only take a day or two to grow, so I'll definitely have the most amount of extra damage points I can get with the seltzer bottle within the next day or so. And I also planted flowers all around so that I can pick them and sell those for jelly beans and get points and stuff. I'm not sure how the gardening leveling up system works exactly, but I don't know. So yeah, this is my other tune for you. Some of you know him. He's my Red Duck tune, my main tune. I just actually got him into Donald's Dreamland. Finally finished Berg. Took me forever because once again just got back into this game. So over here I planted most of his lure gags because I want to get that. I'm close to Hypno Goggles, and I want to get max bonus with Hypno Goggles, because lure is my jam, and I just got trapped with them. So that's going good. So I'm actually in good standing with most of my tunes. Just this, the Maestro, who we do the series with, is lagging behind a little bit, which is why we're going to power through Donald stock as best we can. I mean, freaking backstabbers, man, freaking backstabbers. We just have to keep an eye on the Toon HQ invasion tracker to maybe spot a couple backstabber invasions, but for now, we're going to go ahead and get on with some of our tasks that we have lying around. Why can I not? There we go. Okay, so we need to work on the teleport task. So we need to go visit Melville. So let's go ahead and do that, because I really need to be able to teleport to this playground, and yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a wrap-up of what's been going on. So I feel like now we can just play. We can just power through what we need to do. So Lighthouse Lane, we need to go over here. But yeah, so I'm still going to continue the series. Of course, I'm not going to throw this in the gutter, but I do want to focus on streaming a little bit as well. Whenever I have free time and getting the quality of that stream. I feel like the quality is there. I feel like we're in good standing with the quality. I have a good stream overlay that I've been working on. Facecam's always nice. The green screen is also an added effect. Most of you probably noticed it. It's like, hey, he doesn't have a background. Yeah, that's because I was like, yo, it's time to step up. This, oh my gosh, it better not be taken over. It's taken over. All right, so I guess it's time to district top. Okay, well, since we're going to go into the sticker book anyway, we might as well go ahead and look at some of the new tweaks. Most of you have already seen it. You're like, well, this is old news, but when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, man, this is really cool. So yeah, they finally added the population numbers so that it's not like, I mean, it's not like a mystery, like, oh, it's full, but I don't know how many people are there. So yeah, so now you can see where, and also it shows invasions like it did up here. Where was that? Bean counter. Where was that? Well, I guess it ended. Oh, we're going now. That is pure luck. Oh my goodness. It better not be almost over. I better check my, yeah, it's bad to do this during a video, but I need to check. How long do I have? Oh, I have like an hour. Boy. We literally just lucked out so hard, but it's probably not going to get it till like the 8th backstabber, so it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Okay, so also there's been I was gone when all that TTI drama happened. I was in another world. I would check back to this subreddit occasionally, and I saw a bunch of drama, and I was like, whoa. Like, I probably don't want to get involved in this at all. So I don't really know what happened with that. All I know is that they hacked like Toontown Rewritten, and everyone just like basically left their servers and they closed down because, you know, they're stupid. But my take on it is that why would you hack another server? Why would TTI like even like fathom that? Like, hey, let's go and hack our other competition, which we're supposed to technically just be working in tandem with, because that would be, oh my god, we got on our first try. But I think it's one of those ones where it's like, oh, that's not the right wig. And it's like, what other wig is there? It's a big white wig. It's a big white wig. There's not that many. There could be a lot. But anyway, so why would they want, they're supposed to, TTR is supposed to be like the straight up, like, we're remaking it with a new, like, not a new storyline, but like, we're remaking it with like, close to the book, like close to what Toontown Online storyline was about. And TTI was like, yo, we're going to throw in some crazy stuff. Kind of like Toontown House. I don't even know what happened to them. I think they're around. I remember I tried to get a beta key once and they just were not having it. I was like a part of some like, oh, enter your name and you can get a beta key for Toontown House, and yeah, we'll send it to you and you can play beta or whatever. So they said, I like entered and I got a beta key off of it. They gave out like 200 or something. And so I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll try it out and try to use the beta key. It doesn't work. I'm like, oh, great. Like, that's fun. Yeah, I also like the another tweak to the map is showing you if the building you need to go to is taken over, which was heavily requested. And so I'm glad they implemented that. So yeah, so now it's basically down to, oh, yes. Yeah, boy, it's too good. All right, so we already got a toon task out of the way. We're already flying. I'm gonna make this a really long episode, just because I feel like I owe it to the viewers who want to watch the series. I mean, if you don't want to watch it, you like shorter episodes, I'm sorry for you, but this is going to be a long one because I feel like I've been underwhelming with my content creation. So, aside from the drama, it appears that there's other ones coming out like Toontown Apex and like Toontown like Fantasy or something like that. I can't remember. I believe we just crashed or just broke unexpectedly to the servers. So it appears that we did crash. So if you'll give me a second, we're going to go ahead and try to get back in to the game. 1 sec now. Okay, so we're back after that random crash after going to the tunnel to Lighthouse Lane. yeah, there's still, even though they tweaked and did major server maintenance and updated the servers and whatnot, there's still a ton of like crashing going on, which, you know, is still pretty annoying, but you can deal with it. But I just hope they get to that top tier level where they can just, it's clean, you know it's gonna work when it's like you. Oh my gosh, is this really taking over again? I really have to switch districts again. Let's go to that one that had 0 people in it. No one's here. If there's a building, if this building is taken over, then I'm upset. So yeah, I hope they can get to a level where it's like, if it crap. Okay, a couple things here. A couple things after talking about their server status. This is actually like a beautiful point to be made. Okay, number one, two lies were made to me. Two consecutive lies, actually back to back, just thrown directly in my face. Not only were there not 0 people here, we didn't even go back to Donald's Dock. We were in Donald's Dock, and they just said, no, you're going to Playground Central, or the Toontown Central. I don't know why I said Playground Central. To the playground at Toontown Central. They're like, no, you don't. And the worst part is that we can't even travel back there because that was a. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Maybe. Hold on here. Maybe we'll go back to Donald's Dock. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, that was too good. I'm actually proud of myself for thinking about that. That was actually really cool. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, so speaking of pristine servers, there's a little bit of bugginess going on. As of late, I've noticed it a little more than when they were like, oh, the tweaks came out, and they were like, oh yeah, it was perfect. Everything was fine. We gotta go to a new server. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that there. I'm gonna go back here and then change servers. If it took me back to Toontown Central, I would have been so upset. Is it taking over in every server? Because if it is, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, so we stayed in the same playground this time, which is absolutely excellent. I always wondered, when I was like starting out on my other channel, which I'm only like halfway through one of my Let's Plays, and I finished one of them. So I'm still new to the game and whatnot, but it's just, I always wondered how it would play out. Yes, the building's not taking it over unless one takes it over right now. I always wonder how it would play out to play like an MMO, which Toontown's a little bit different because it is story driven and is like this playground finished task, this finished task, so it's kind of like a progressing like story mode. So let's see what Melville has to say, and we'll finish this up. I could use your help. I have been asked by a Toon HQ to take a voyage and see if I can find where the cogs are coming from. I need a few things for my ship, but I don't have any jelly beans. Stop by and pick up some ballast from Alice. You'll have to do a favor to get her. Of course, a favor. Alice's building is called Alice's Ballast Palace, which is on the street. And watch it be taken over. So yeah, I don't know how doing in like an MMO type game would play out. I never really thought about doing one, because like, you know, doing like, I would never play a World of Warcraft type game. That's just, okay, the map doesn't work too. Okay, so I don't remember where it is. I think it's somewhere down here on the street. I never thought I would do one, but I guess I ended up doing one technically. So I never understood how that would work, but sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm trying to read all of these building names, because I know the side things displayed as well, but I will miss it. I know it's towards the end. I need a map, please. There it is. Yeah, I knew it was towards the end. No. 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 Oh my god, you're kidding, right? I mean, like, why do you hate me? What did I do to deserve that? That was cruel. That was cruel. God, I'm gonna have to have a word with Joey about this one. my gosh, what the heck, man? Pencil pushers. Let's go there and maybe fight some pencil pushers and get some training on our sound. That was ridiculous, man. That is not funny. I bet Joey did it on purpose. He was like, yeah, he was the boss bot. That's it. Find boss bot HQ. That's the event that's going on right now. They're like, oh, hunt for boss bot HQ. No. Yeah, well, little did we know, all this time Joey was boss bot, and he was hiding in the buildings, and he was hiding in Alice Palace. Because he hates us. I was also thinking recently, as we're on this long haul all the way back to Alice's Palace, I was also thinking a long time ago about the content packs that would come out. So I always figured I would try to make mine not in the texture side. I think I mentioned this before. I wanted to do it on the musical side because, you know, putting my own jams in this game would be awesome. So I think I actually might be working on that maybe by the end of March I'll start it. It seems kind of long, but you know, I wanna get this channel, you know, up and going before I work on it. You better not. Okay, there we go. Thought I was gonna run for it. Would have start throwing some pies right then and there. But yeah, so I would make a content pack with basically just any music. All right, so Melville wants Ballast, does he? I don't know if it's Ballast or Blast. I'll just say Ballast. He still owes me for that last bushel. I'll give it to you if you can clear 5 micromanagers. That's slightly obnoxious. And there are no micromanager innovations going on, so we are going to have to once again change districts. This episode will be titled Changing Districts. It's almost upsetting how much running around you have to do. It's mostly fetch quests, but like fetch quests in the worst way. There are mostly boss bots on Barnacle Boulevard, but they're so low leveled. I don't know if micromanagers can like spawn there. Forgot how the spawning of those works, because I know like because it's connected to Toontown Central, they have lower level cogs by a lot. But I'm not sure. Oh, there's a micromanager. Yeah, we're good. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, because micromanagers usually like level 4. Then wait, where'd it go? Please tell me it didn't just fly off or something like that. Oh no, there you are. Yeah, because they're level 4, and usually this is like level 3 and level 2, because all the noobs are sneaking out from Toontown Central. Please don't come in, Double Talker. I really don't want to. Okay, good. You flew away. Oh. Today's just not my day. It really is not my day. Oh, there's another one too, and I bet he's gonna go the same direction, so he's gonna fly off. I need to squirt. Okay, no, he went the other way. We'll catch up to him in a little bit. I really hope I don't have to go heal between like every 2 battles. Okay, good. That's like the hardest hitting move, so I guess I'll use another squirt. I'm excited about gardening. I almost said farming. Gardening, because that organic boost is gonna help a ton. Luckily it's not recovering something, because the last time I had to deal with micromanagers was on my other toon in the Berg, and I ended up having to fight 31 micromanagers before they were giving me the freaking cog gear or whatever it was. And then on one of my friends I was playing, he did it and got it on like his first try, and so I was like, I'm gonna scream, and I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I'm just gonna squirt. Oh, please join. First time I think I'll ever say that. Probably the last time I'll ever say that. No. Well, at least we know they're in high demand, or in high quantities, I should say. Man, I love these nerd classes. I love swagging out to them. But I do need there to be more Beanfest, so you folks over on Reddit, go ahead and... Oh my gosh. Flunky, not now. I do not have... Oh my god, both of them? Oh my gosh, just go away. I'm just shaking him out really quick because I don't want to deal with him. But yeah, so you folks on Reddit, Beanfest it up so I can, you know, crank out, have a ton of jelly beans on this account so I can, you know, swag out my guy when I get more catalogs, which sucks because I haven't played in a while with this guy, so catalogs are like way behind, so I get lame stuff or stuff everyone's already seen. So it'll be a while before I'm like back up to speed. But I do like my nerd glasses and my swaggy mint green shorts and my purple t-shirt, red head, blue body, royal blue, deep purple, whatever you want to call it. I still think I look swagalicious. Swagalicious def. Now the hunt for the micromanagers begin. So yeah, I've heard a little bit about the Toontown Apex. It looks like a quality story-driven server, like that actually cares about the game itself. But the thing about the oversaturation of these private servers appearing is that it's just gonna dwindle the populations if they're good. Okay, if it's like a TTI and they just basically ruin themselves, then that's not a problem. Like you can consistently see at least 2,200 even at low points on TTR. Like if I come home from school or something and I get on and I see I'll see like anywhere around 1,900 to like 2,000. But granted, I get home very early. So I don't know what I was going this way for. All right, because there was no. I guess we'll just go ahead and server hop. So yeah, there's about 1,600 people on right now. Maybe there's a micromanager invasion going on. That was a voice crack right there. That was embarrassing. Nope, I'm not going to go to where there's backstabbers. Let's go here. Ah, we are there. I just clicked on where we were, didn't I? Let's see if I just did that. Can it even let me do that? No, I guess I thought I was there. I guess I'm not. But what I was saying. I keep getting off topic. Just so many things are flying at me every which direction. So if you have a ton of really good servers, then it's going to dwindle the population in between the servers that are already established. So let's say Toontown House. I don't know if it's a major contender. I haven't kept up with it. But let's just say for this hypothetical example that it is. It's one of the top contenders, and let's say like TTI is still in the running. So that's 3 servers right there. Let's say that the overall Toontown population was about 10,000 like fresh. So TTR is maybe pulling about 4,000. We'll say Toontown House and we'll say Toontown House is maybe pulling 2,000, and then TTI is making up the rest. That's like a good standing. But from what I've heard, there's at least like two or more servers that are expected to come out really soon. So that's gonna just like drain the population away from it. And then plus you have the people that will go to this new server and be like, oh, this is cool, but they're at a low tune and they're like, okay, well, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to start over. I like their server, but I don't want to start over. And so they'll either go back to TTR or they'll just be done altogether. So that's kind of how I was feeling. I started messing around with Toontown Online a lot. So I was like, I was messing with like DNA testing and stuff, and so I had like a whole modded new playground, which I probably should show off at some point. It's actually kind of cool, but I'm trying to remember if I still have it. I probably should. I got into Toontown Online, but after messing around with it, I was just kind of burnt out of like Toontown for a while. So I would play like Xbox and stuff, or I would play like a bunch of new Steam games came out. I think this was after Steam sale, but the Steam Winter Sale came around, and that really drained my wallet. So that was also a source of Toontown for forget-me-nots. And also, there's just really, as much as people love this game, there's not going to be a ton of longevity to it. That's why I would stress that TTR, releases as much new content as they possibly can, because they're not going to keep their fan base as much as they think they will. So yeah, there's ambulance chasers, go away. Just go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. I'm going to play a risky maneuver and sound it. Okay, good, we got rid of him. I don't want to deal with you, ambulance chaser. So yeah, all the... Oh, this is getting very saucy now. Please, 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 please. No! There's a lot of cogs on the street. Okay, we can make it out of this alive. I know we can, but it'll be close. It's getting intense. So yeah, I just want the servers to, to remain like kind of how they are. I don't want to expand too much. I mean, this is personal opinion, so nothing I say really has any influence. It's just if they stay where they're at now and we don't try to expand too far outward, then it's just going to keep the fan base more intact. Plus, TTR is good about it. They always are constantly improving, and they're also like listening. So if you go into like a random Reddit thread and you see Joey's reply, and he's like, "Oh, okay, we'll look into that." And so they're constantly trying to improve. They're never like, you know, shying away from these bugs that people are bringing up, which is good. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard to describe. I just want TTR to remain them. That's all I really have to say on the matter. I don't really want to get too much into it. Keep it very, very light and shallow on the top. Okay, so we only need one more micromanager. If I really wanted to rant, I'd probably make a rant video, which, you know, I might. I don't know. I don't really know at this point. Seems like it'd be kind of fun to rant about it. I'd probably have to do some research, though. Maybe we could do a rant series. That'd be pretty cool, right? I mean, as long as I'm ranting about cool stuff. Not like, this is why I hate people who use drop. Drop has better accuracy and trap is way better. Yeah. Thank you for watching. No, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm gonna pull facts. I'm gonna pull numbers. If I did do like why I don't like people that use drop, I'm gonna pull up the facts. I'm gonna pull out examples. I'm gonna go do VPs with people that use drop, and it just ruins it. I'm gonna go do buildings with people who are gonna use drop. I'm gonna do side-by-side tests. I'm gonna go all out. If I'm doing a rant series, I'm gonna pull out everything so my case is believable. I'm not gonna have you walk out of a video or stop watching a video and not feel persuaded. You're just like, oh, well, that's his opinion. I'm gonna come out and making you think like that made sense. Like that, why would I use drop when I could easily use trap or tune up? I don't know. I would obviously have a side made up. I don't know about trap over drop, but that's for a different day. That's for a different rant. So I guess we're gonna change servers or service districts so that we can Two-Face. Let's go to pianissimo. Pianissimo. But yeah, so other things for the channel, new series would be fun. A lot of streaming, because streaming is good for this type of game. And I realized we just crashed, so I'm just gonna sit here and keep talking. Streaming's a good thing to do, and I've also improved my artwork capabilities, so cooler thumbnails, cooler channel art, cooler Twitch art, and stuff like that. New cooler stream overlay. So that's actually going to be a lot of fun in the future of this channel. I really want to grow this channel. Just I love this game so much that I want to keep going with it, because this YouTube channel is pretty cool. So anyway, we're gonna be back in just a second as I attempt to reconnect. Alright, so we are back. See, that's kind of server stuff that I'm talking about, where it's like there's not that many people online. Should not be that hard to keep the servers, you know, nice and smooth when there's a lower population. But then again, they could be working on them currently, and I don't know about that. So I'm not in the IRC right now, so I'm not seeing the current what's haps. So, but still, it shouldn't be a problem when there's not that many people online. Is all I'm trying to get at. We're going to go ahead and restock gags just because I'm low on my higher throws and squares. Restock those. Yeah, it just occurred to me over, not this cut, the last one, that the music wasn't on. I think I had it muted for some reason. So I went ahead and turned it back on. You may hear the first part where there's no music, which, what you going to do? Silly mistakes, that's all it is. Which on my other channel, I recorded an entire episode. I think it was like 35-minute long episode. Somehow well, you're not gonna find micromanagers when there's a Two-Face invasion, which obviously that makes sense. Please don't. Okay, for a second I thought it was gonna shoot me back to Toontown Central. Please don't crash. So the traveling is a lot quicker, I noticed that, but that could also be the source of some problems if they're not careful. Which frightens me, because they're not careful. let's go ahead and finish up this task so that we can get the blast or whatever, and then take it back to Melville, see what he has to do with us, then we'll probably call it there for this episode. But I'll have this episode will be going up in tandem with another one, or at least I'll try to, depending on the render times, depending on how long the video is. So most likely not even within a day, within a few hours of each other. I'll make sure of it. Just need one micromanager. There you are. Please go away, ambulance chaser. There you go. I thought we were gonna have to fight you, but turned out you were a nice guy. Pretty nice guy. If you freeze now, I will lather you up with butter and then paste you on a wall with glue. So you'd be glue and butter, but then I'm gonna cover you with tar. It's the only way that I see fit to match the crime there. Punishment fit the crime. You join the battle, and I tar, butter, glue you up. I don't know what I'm thinking. My mind's all over the place. I'm thinking about what I had for dinner tonight. Tacos, if you were wondering. They were delicious. They weren't even really tacos. They were like taco cupcakes. It's not even like a cupcake either. It was like a shell. It was like a taco shell that was surrounding meat and cheese and salsa. It was scrumptious, to say the least. I had 8 of them. Yeah, I had 8 of them. They were delicious. I just really want to finish this task. I want to move on to Daisy's Garden because I will be able to do factory runs with my friends if they're still willing to do factory runs. I know they're farther in the game, so they might not be, so I may have to find random groups. So I could probably save that for streams, get the IRC involved, you know, all that jazz, which isn't too bad. Finding groups isn't really hard if you go to a server during high time. So, but I'll be sure to train up my sound to wait. If that lands on that in Alice's place, I hear it in the background. If it lands on there, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, it didn't. So yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming a whole lot. I don't know why. It's just gonna be a whole lot of fun. I hope I can get some viewership out there from the folks on Reddit or just folks in general who like to watch Toontown, because I would love to have people out on the streams. It would be so much fun because I can interact with them and such. Yeah, I've been working on some new streaming techniques about, like, on the technical side, which have worked out great. Big deal's a deal. Here's your blast for TMK Melvin, blah, blah, blah. So we'll go back to Melvin and hand in this blast and see what else he needs. I don't know what else he needs. I don't remember. I don't listen to details. On my other tune, I just sped through this. I was like, let's get to Daisy's Garden as quickly as possible. Hopefully, I can get him up to a high enough place to where I can duel, don't know how to say it, where I can dual tune? Map doesn't work anymore, but I know where I'm going. But I don't know if it's taken over or not. Dual tune it up. I use 2 tunes at once, I guess I'll say it like that. Because if I get him up to a high enough place, then I can just do a ton of factory runs with my second tune, which is Maestro. He's in Dreamland, so he's got the elephant trunk, so I can, you know, train sound during invasions at the factory. There we go. I thought it was frozen. Excellent work. I know she'd be reasonable. Next, okay. Arts, charts, smarts, blarts. We'll go ahead and actually go get the task from him, and then I may finish this task up off screen so I can go ahead and get on the final gag training, because I want to get there as quickly as possible. Seaweed tree, right? Oh. So yeah, I can dual tune, which I can just pull out my laptop and do a factor. I don't know. I guess I would have to be pretty high level with him, because you need pretty high sound to be able to just dual factory. So maybe I can get my friends involved. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. I'll be doing some factory runs because I want to get VPing as soon as possible. Oh, it's taking over. Maybe. No, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it, but this is actually where I'm going to cut the episode because we cannot do it. So yeah, this has been episode 3 of episode 3 of season 2 of the Maestro plays Toontown, because I'm gonna stick with the whole Let's Play thing. This is more chillax than an actual Let's Play and all the cuts and stuff, because this game is meant to be more chillaxing. It's a casual game. I don't want to treat it as like a story-driven game, even though it kind of is. So we're gonna chillax it. We're just gonna go calm with the whole dealio here. I'm gonna finish up this task. I'm gonna go get that next one. Probably just go ahead and finish it off. I think there's a building I have to do though, so I might have to get some help for that. It depends on the building. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching episode 3. I will see y'all in the next episode. Hopefully we will be out of here and on to Daisy's Garden, and I'm looking forward to. So anyway, guys, I'll see you later.